Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. 4 wins in a row. Isn't he lovely? Hey, isn't he wonderful? Not really. Torn Photo, Book of Secrets, V2Z9, HNFE. Let's do this. Looks like we got some pretty well-balanced stats, and we got to admit that Torn Photo is a pretty awesome starting item. Unfortunate thing that we've got going on right now is fairly obvious. Curse of the Labyrinth means that we don't have any buffer for taking red heart damage, so we really can't afford to even take this pill, and we certainly cannot afford to accidentally walk into an enemy. That'll be a disaster. But the good news is, if there's a bomb available, that was your cue to pay out with a bomb in case you missed a game, but I'll give you one more shot. If there's a bomb available, we can use that on that tinted rock. Dollars to donuts. We'll probably pick up a spirit heart or 2 in there. If we don't, we pick up a small rock. If we don't, we pick up a golden chest. I can afford to use the key on it, but I'm just saying there's a lot of outs, basically, for at least getting good stuff, not necessarily the specific good stuff that we want. And that's a hell of an idiom. Dollars to donuts. That's one of those ones that's got to be... I love it, by the way. Whenever I talk about idioms, somebody on Twitter is like, here's the actual, like, I don't know, it's not really etymology, but you know what I mean. Here's the etymology for that idiom. And I really sincerely appreciate that, because it teaches me something. And I like to learn stuff. You know, learning I find fun. A lot of people think that makes you a nerd. I don't think it makes you a nerd to learn. I think it makes you a freaking anti-intellectual if you don't like the subject of, or the process of learning. I think it's hardwired into most people to enjoy learning. Maybe not in the exact specific way that it's done in the school system. Thanks a lot. Thanks for nothing, Obama. But he's not in control of that, probably. I mean, like, maybe in a very non-specific sense, yes. Probably shouldn't be taking Flush with me. What's better, Book of Secrets or Flush? Book of Secrets is better for the potential mapping. It's not great, but it's better. Prayer Card is better than all of this, though. I figured we'd take the pill, because we'd already hurt ourselves. Let's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I bet we can get another battery here. So I realize, by the way, that we probably should blow up the... Oh, there's no other battery available here. We probably should blow up the tinted rock. But I was thinking if there was a battery charge in there, we could probably get to 2 payouts on this floor. But, or 3, I should say, but 2 full red hearts from the eternal hearts. But this is fine as well. Hopefully spirit hearts. Oh, that's a bit of a piss off. I'll tell you what, let's do these rooms. Oh, there's another tinted rock here. This is perfect. This would be awesome if this had a tinted rock spirit heart in it, I should say. And then our golden chest just contains money. We could buy another spirit heart with that if we want. And there's another tinted rock on this room. Now, I could try to work this guy over here, but he's gonna take forever. We even got another bomb out of it. I'm really glad that we've done our exploration. I kind of want to get enough money to not have to buy the spirit heart. Instead, just bypass it and go straight... Oh, that's unfortunate. Bypass it and go straight to, the PhD, and hopefully we'll get a 48-hour energy pill out of that. And if we get a 48-hour energy pill out of that, then the world's our burrito, you know? The world's our arboretum. Now, I don't love the fact that I feel the need to do this here. We did get 4 cents for 2 bombs. With 2 more bombs, you think we can buy the PhD? You'd have to average 3 cents, but we do get to blow up the man in the skull, like the shop man a little bit. Come together with y'all, hang on to me. Probably, I'd give it a shot. I'd give it like a 70% chance of happening. A lot less now that this man has exploded, and we got a shitty payout from our first donation machine, and there you go. So we're not going to be able to do it yet, but that doesn't mean we won't be able to do it forever here. 1 more bomb will definitely sell it. 2 more pennies will definitely sell it. Room full of poop, decent chance. Room full of fires, okay chance. There's ways out is basically what I'm getting at here. I would love that 48-hour energy pill from the PhD if it ends up being that, which it easily could not, but we'll see, is what I'm trying to say. It'd be a real shame if I used my bombs to blow up the men in the secret room instead of, like, using them on the actual donation machine, which is guaranteed to pay out with 2 cents instead of just having a chance, but we tried, I guess. Maybe misguided, but we tried. Pennies. Pennies or petrified poop or both. Oh, come on. 1 penny, 1 penny. That would have been nice. Of course, we still have the chance to get the pageant boy or something like it from the boss, but there's 1 penny. I don't really want pageant boy is the problem with that little song and dance. Also, if we get anything that gives us bombs, which could be the cardboard box, could be matchbook, like anything along those lines, probably gives us enough, or definitely gives us enough. Maybe there's some fires I haven't shot as well. There's got to be one more penny we can milk from somewhere else on this floor. That's not going to do it, obviously. And we do still have a little bit of a roundabout chance, but a chance nonetheless at getting to a deal with the devil, which might be valuable for us. We're also immediately going to be able to get an Eternal Heart on the next floor. There's no real reason to use it on this floor unless we get some battery charges that drop. It's possible. Unlikely, but possible. Wow, no deal with the devil. And we get Blue Cap. Blue Cap's great, in my opinion. I like it, at least. But we are kind of sorely lacking... Oh, come on. What I needed, which was like a single bomb. Now, it's not the end, because we still could get a bomb from the shop and then use it to blow up a bunch of pots and just hope for the best. Fires? I did leave one fire. Oh, come on. And the PhD is not the end of the world, but... okay, I'll tell you what. We take our bomb. Donation machine can go fudge itself. I could try to blow up these pots to get a quarter, but I'm going to hedge my bets and say thanks but no thanks. Instead, we're going to blow up this right here and hopefully get small rock. A single spirit heart is exactly worth 5 cents. We're going to have 6 HP going down to the next floor. I'm not really salty about how this went. I'm just... To come so close and still not be able to get the PhD hurts a little bit, but not a ton. Now let's start using the prayer card to our advantage here. So we've already got 6 HP. This will take it to 7 when we finish it, if we finish it. And it was well worth going into the curse room there. And, you know, balls of steel, you can make it through that room without too much trouble. Once you know the pattern, at least. What's up, Ruka? You want to get out of the room after sleeping on top of those boxes for like 10 hours? That's fair. You may exit. You will exit the room. You will not eat that sticker. You will exit the room. And we will continue our run. Okay. This is an important floor. Caves 1 is often important because there's all sorts of question marks. You know, Caves 1 is kind of like... The Depths 2... Not Depths 2, sorry. The Basement 2 or the Cellar 2 is always like... That's your guaranteed or pseudo-guaranteed, you know, big money floor. That's where you're gonna get a deal with the devil, in all likelihood. That's where you're going to maybe have enough money to get into your shop and stuff like that. This floor is where all those become question marks, you know? We could get a deal with the devil, or we could not get a deal with the devil. We, well, on this floor, we actually are guaranteed to, so it makes it even more important. But we could have enough money to get into the shop, or we could have blown it all on the last floor. I wouldn't say we blew it all on the last floor. We blew some of it on the last floor. I would say we blew a responsible amount on the last floor. Come on. That's what I'm looking for. One break in the seam here. It's going to make my life much, much easier. Let's see what we've got in our room here. And actually, Forever Alone is pretty good. It would be relatively better if I didn't have decent damage right now. Because I have decent damage, I won't be using it intentionally all that much. But as you can see, it does still do a number on these guys. I like it. This is like getting a pair of socks when you know... Your dad works at a sock factory. You're like, Dad, I've already got enough socks. But there will be one day when you're like, oh, I really put off doing laundry. Thank God I got those clean socks my dad got for me. And that's what he's hoping for. He just wants to be there on your sock day of need. No, don't get that. Get this instead. There's no battery charge, but there is the battery. So that's something I'll be looking for sure, even though now that I think about it, it's pretty much useless with the prayer card that we're probably going to be using every single floor anyway. Tell you what, why don't we open this golden chest? I'm actually very happy with that. We got a key out of it anyway, so I can't be too mad. On top of that, got another black heart. So we will be getting a deal with the devil here. That's pretty much... It would be unbelievable if we fudge that one up. And this is actually a good opportunity to get a little bit of bonus damage, some bonus sock damage, if you will. I've got socks on the brain, I think, because Ruka was trying to eat the sticker on the ground. And the sticker was from some socks that Kate's grandma bought me. She bought me some toe socks because I don't know if this is true or not. I have no reason to doubt her, but I treat a lot of claims with a little bit of dubiousness. She says that toe socks make it so toe fungus, its growth is inhibited because your toes aren't touching. Sounds plausible enough. Whether or not it's true, I don't know. But oh, I'm picking up good vibrations. They're giving me excellent items. Do Death's Touch, Satanic Bible, Death's Touch. I'm not going to take Satanic Bible, though. I'm happy with Prayer Card, I think. Which is weird, because Satanic Bible is better longer, but this is good. So that's why I got Socks on the brain. I wore him yesterday. I was like, I'll give him a shot. I've never really been a toe socks kind of guy. I can't see my HP. Don't know how we're looking on that. I've never really been a toe socks kind of guy. My feet are a little strange. In the sense that it's not like I have like a troll foot or anything like that. But my pinky toe is like way smaller than my other toes. Which is normal, but like way smaller. So when you look at like a sock that has toes on it, like the pinky toe for me should be like 1/5 of the size of the other toes. It's weird. You know, I could never be a foot model probably for a number of reasons. I also got a little hobbit hair on the feet, but that goes without saying. But what I'm trying to do now is deliberately nip any foot fetishists in the bud, unless they're in like a very specific camp that is into hairy feet that have, you know, one really small pinky. But if that's up your alley, then, you know, nothing I say could dissuade you, so I'm not gonna sweat that too much. I can't believe we didn't get hit there. So they feel weird. I got like 4 toes nestled quite nicely, and then the one other toe is just like half in and dangling around. And I'm like, it's okay. They felt nice. I guess the real question is, how do my feet feel this morning after wearing them, you know, all day yesterday? They feel all right, you know. They don't feel grimy at all. They never really feel grimy. Unless it's been like 4 days since I showered and I'm at like a music festival or something like that. But maybe she's right, man. Maybe she's right. Either way, new pair of socks basically means I don't have to do laundry as often. I can do laundry 2% less frequently now and still get away with it. Thanks a lot, Grandma. And we'll come down here. She also hooked me up with a polo shirt. And you know what? This grandma's got style. It actually looks okay. It's got a little bit of a grandpa color to it, which is what I would expect, but it fits fine, and hey man, I'm spending most of my time indoors anyway. It doesn't fit fine, it fits well. I greatly appreciate it. No deal with the devil here, but like, as you can probably tell, we are pretty much straight up rolling here, to the point where I don't even really care how much we're using prayer card, because even if it only gives us the, you know, pretty much guaranteed 1 HP per floor, oh, that's so good. It's still so worth it, because we're gonna hit our, it's like our optimal setup, because we're still going to hit 12 HP, right? Like, that's the reason I'm not gonna sweat it too much right now, is because we're going to hit the max HP regardless. The only thing that can stop us is awesome deals with the devil, so it's a win-win either way. I mean, we're on the depths 1 at 11 minutes here. I'm not necessarily intending to rush through this run, but we've gotten a great series of items for, you know, rush potential, without a doubt. Ooh, we will absolutely take Lord of the Pit. That's just with the runoff from our prayer card earnings, honestly. And Guppy's Paw? I'm gonna hit it once, just so that we know for a fact that we're not taking red heart damage. I don't think we would have been regardless, because we picked up 1 spirit heart anyway, but on this floor specifically, but we might as well. And then I don't know if that took our eternal heart. It doesn't really matter. Either it's taken our eternal heart or it's taken an HP that already exists. This is pretty much the same value, considering we're definitely going to make it through. And yeah, this run is getting borderline unlosable without a doubt. There's definitely boss rush potential here as well. That should be pretty much obvious. And the moon, there you go. There's your boss rush potential right there, as long as we can make the timing work. Not to mention, let's talk about the fact that we got basically a ticket to free boss rush, which is already 69 value, if I had to say so myself. And then on top of that, we also got a black heart out of it, one of the better single bombs we've placed, in order to get 2 skulls at least. That's like a 4 skull value for 2 skulls, so we're straight up in value town right now, no question. That's gonna be 1 full red heart. And enough money, or I guess we already had enough money to get something from the shop, but still, it's nice. And at this point, item rooms have almost become optional. I'm gonna go to them because I'm not an idiot. Unless I forget, in which case I'm totally not going to them intentionally as a joke. It's just a prank, bro. And we already got the moon card, and then we got credit card. You know what? This is one of those rare situations in which I think it's actually best for us to take the moon card instead of credit card. We'll pay with cash, thank you. We've got enough. Probably. I don't know how Curse of the Unknown looks right now. A little bit of added attack fly bonus might seal the deal there. That is a trash item. Reason I don't want to take credit card is because we are definitely going to lose the moon card. I mean, we could use it to get into our get all the items from our shop for free, but I don't really care about buying all these items from the shop for free. We'll probably buy the battery. I don't really care about getting it for free. Like, at this point, the 5 cents is not worth the backtrack to me, honestly. Actually, we don't even want the battery because we're already at an odd number of plays anyway. So we need to get 2 full charges if we wanted to get another HP upgrade out of it, which is possible, but not particularly likely. Actually, hoping we do not get a deal with the devil here so that we can save some of the penalty for the next floor, or, like, burn off some of the penalty for the next floor. We teleported into it via a red chest already. And then if we get a deal with the devil on the next floor, the Guppy Dream is definitely alive and well. I thought you were dead. Unfortunate, I guess, but we'll check it out just to make sure I'm not out of my mind, and we'll head down to the next floor. You're the one who's out, Northern. Out of your mind. Don't call me Northern. That's weird. Another Curse of the Unknown. Guppy. Oh, Cricket's Head. It's not quite a Guppy item, but it is pretty swell. So let's come in here, and we're going to gamble a little bit on this. Because we know already for a fact that we don't have 1 red heart left. We have much more than 1 red heart left. So we might as well make some money. That door is still closed. So we'll go another 2. And if we get the blood bag, we get the blood bag. Oh, it's open now. Okay, that's actually kind of scary. I'm not going to open that, unfortunately. I was really hoping it would be a red chest. Now let's slow our roll just a little bit. Because we are dealing with a situation where we might only have 2 or 3 spirit hearts backing us up. So we really don't want to throw it away in stupid situations. Neither of these are particularly useful, unfortunately. We want to be smarter about our resources right now. In particular, our HP. All of our other resources are fine. Maybe a little low on keys, but apart from that, it's all good right now. But we need to keep some of our HP alive, at least till the point where we can get some more red hearts on the ground at this point, because I don't really care about our boss trap room if it's only a single golden chest. Yeah, I think it's a golden chest. Could blow up some skulls. That actually might not be the worst idea. Black hearts would be nice, and nothing is pretty much like the 3rd best outcome there, so I'm not too salty about it. At least it didn't pay out with a bunch of hosts that I may or may not have to fight. And even though we have not found our item room, we can totally expedite the process here. Beat Mom, pick up whatever we can get from the shop here as well, then the deal with the devil if we get one, and then onwards and upwards to bigger and better things, right? So just pick up enough to keep ourselves in a good position here. Way ahead of schedule for boss rush. Alright, now this is... Oh, wow! Dry Baby for free. Nothing wrong with this. We do have Poison Touch as well, so actually if I see the foot... Not Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle style, but if I see Mom's foot, hopefully in some toe socks to prevent toe fungus, I would like to run into it, but that did not happen. Guppy Dream. The Nail, also pretty good, but I'll stick with Prayer Card. Oh, man. Okay, I think here we take Cricket's Body. Cricket's Body plus Death's Touch is cool. And, you know, you might be saying, wow, you know, she doesn't know what she's talking about. That doesn't inhibit toe fungus growth at all. You know what? I'm not going to argue with, like, an 84-year-old woman about her knowledge, all right? She's got wisdom, and I've got enough wisdom not to argue with somebody who has more wisdom than me. At a family dinner, you know, you may indeed be correct, but you got to know your audience as well. I don't want to be the uncle who gets into a... that's actually pretty good. Money equals power. I don't want to... I'm not an uncle, obviously. I don't want to be the in-law, I guess, that gets into a discussion about whether or not the grandma knows what she's talking about. You know, I'd rather just be the guy who smiles and nods, and maybe I'll Google it later and feel self-righteous or something like that. But, you know, she's lived through wars, man. I haven't lived through shit. I didn't even live through Star Wars. I lived through half of Star Wars. Soon to be 2/3. Well, actually, soon to be 40%, followed by 5/11ths. No, 5/9ths, sorry. No, 5/8ths. I'm an idiot. Followed by 6/9ths, which is 2/3. Okay, stop shooting. You're being silly now. The Cricket's Body pickup is awesome. I'm really hoping that money equals power can help scale us out of control here. Come on, dog. Am I Guppy? Or no, I just got some flies from one of those champions. That's right. We should probably go back and get that money. I gotta admit, you know, 1 cent doesn't seem that important. But I suppose it adds up. You never know when you're gonna need 0.04 damage. Could change everything, man. This is gonna be a very, very fast run. I mean, we're already at 17 minutes on the Womb 1. I don't know if we're going to get much, much stronger as this run goes on, because we're already, like, pretty much as strong as we need to be, and we may not have any more deals with the devil. We may not have any more good boss rush or boss items. We only have one more boss item and one more deal with the devil, barring a Joker card coming our way. But I really like this run, and I'm happy that it kind of let us ball out of control so quickly. I appreciate it. The most Canadian expression of my whole life. I was fully prepared for like a 45-minute long run, but hey, if this one finishes 15 minutes early, I can watch the Canucks game. Turn on Yield Sportsnet 1 and check it out. See if the Twins, they got the Twins playing with Virtanen tonight. I really hope that he can make the squad, but he's got to show us a little bit more than he has so far. He's got to show us his balls. That's not how the preseason works, but that would be kind of funny. Okay. And also very exploitative. Exploitative. You are beautiful no matter what they say, Triachnid. Words won't bring me down. And we get Dark Bomb and another ability to fly and a Guppy item. 2 bombs is not a Guppy item as far as I've heard. It's more of an explosives-themed rap parody artist, but that's okay. Dark Bomb is a great pickup. It's not that exciting because we were going to win anyway. Like, it's hard to... I'm a millionaire, and now I got another $1 billion. Oh, I'm excited, you know? Like, it's not... We already had... We wanted for nothing, you know? Even if we ain't got money, I'm so in love with you, honey. That's pretty much where we were at, except imagine that song, but we had a lot of money. And in this case, money is damage and HP, which we have quite a lot of, to be 100% frank and earnest with you. And No Mapping Required is going to be the title of my Phil Collins cover album, specifically dealing with parodies related to The Binding of Isaac. And there's a spider that's been on my mind all the time. Sissy long legs. Sissy long legs. You liked it? She don't even know this game, but it's an item that is not really lame, cause it's sissy long legs. That's... Ask your parents about that joke. Don't ask your parents about that joke. You're gonna out yourself as somebody who is watching somebody like me. So you hold that joke inside. Look it up on Rap Genius. You might be saying, Northern Lion, that's probably the only Phil Collins based Binding of Isaac Rebirth parody that you can come up with. That's definitely not true. Polyphemus coming in the room tonight. Oh, Edmund, I've been waiting for special items my whole life. Sweet Tyrone. Give it a try. Northern Line, I bet you can only come up with 2 Phil Collins related Binding of Isaac Rebirth parody songs. That's not true. What about You'll Be in the Dark Room? Doesn't really... That's from the Tarzan soundtrack, though. It's about the lamb. I don't know that many more Phil Collins songs. She hit me up with her magical fingers. She hit the space bar and did room clearing damage. That's Genesis anyway, but Phil Collins was the front man at the time. That was prior to the falling out. Yeah, we'll take Ipecac. Why not? Mess around with it a little bit. This is a super fast run here, and we'll take SMB Super Fan. We'll take something that I hoped was Telepills, but was not. Okay, right. Cricket's Body Ipecac is actually kind of scary. So we've at least made things interesting here. I don't think I know any other Phil Collins songs. I'm trying to think. Susudio for sure. In the Air Tonight. You'll Be in My Heart from the soundtrack of Tarzan, the 1998 Disney film with the same name. And then I think I'm out. I think I'm tapped. Yeah, we'll fight Mega Satan for sure. We may actually lose this, and I mean that sincerely. Which is not to say that we should lose it. Like, I should win, but there's a chance that I lose this. Out of my own idiocy, I think. But we'll open this. In a weird way that doesn't help at all. obviously, so we'll just pick it up. It actually did help. It filled in a half heart if you were watching my HP bar close enough. What a run, man. This is going to be like a 22-minute long Mega Satan run. Thank God we don't have shielded tears. That was some good moves there, WarioWare. And sneak these in. You are definitely dead. We don't have any invincibility. That's a little bit of a problem. This is where things can go bad. Dark Bum, did you actually pick up that red heart that I desperately needed for my own survival? None. Desperately might be a bit of an exaggeration, but you get the idea. That was Fanny Pack coming through to help me in the clutch, and you fucked it. But look at how quickly we are dealing damage to Mega Satan when we actually get a chance. That's why I'm not super concerned. I do need to remember I can't really shoot at things that are close to me because the Cricket's body shots causes all sorts of trouble there. That took surprisingly long. Every other mini-boss is going to be like 2 hits. Freaking Super Envy is an Odyssey and an Iliad in and of itself. That was terrible. No, Dark Bomb, that's my HPs, son of a bitch. I don't want your freaking Spirit Hearts, you animal. I can't use them. These guys are probably like 4 hitters. Wow, only 2 hits on these guys. Really puts into perspective how shitty Super Envy is, I think. Broke both of that fuckboy's hands. Put the hinges on him. All right. It is going to be a sub-25 Mega Satan run for sure. Which is pretty... It's not like we didn't get good items. Don't let me phrase it like that. However, without getting Mom's Knife or Brimstone, and maybe some combination of like Tammy's Head along with it, that's impressive, I think. Dark Bum is actually almost killing us in this run. I mean, we are doing fine. We're going to win, but Dark Bum was the only thing that threw a monkey wrench into our plans there. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Sissy long legs.